Let's play this game whose tutorial I played literally probably a year ago. Maybe longer. Maybe longer. I have not done a run of this game. I played the tutorial and specifically thought to myself, okay, yeah. Specifically thought to myself, this will probably be a good game to stream. And I'm like, so you know what? Let's stop right here. And I'll do that. And lo and behold, a year later, I have not achieved all of the things streaming that I had hoped. You know, specifically the Borderlands No Gear stuff. No, you know, I like doing those challenges. But when I set out to do them, well, for one, I wasn't planning to do every game. And for two, they just take longer than I would have guessed. So yeah, a year later, hadn't played this game. Kind of getting used to the feel of the movement. Okay. It actually feels sort of slow turning, but also I don't know, there's like a weird thing going on where it like speeds up after a second. Probably trying to make it, you know, easier to make granular movements and to turn quickly. Which is great. But it is different feeling. But probably for the best, so we're gonna leave it just like that, I guess. No, I'm not even gonna. I was gonna look for the settings, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Standard difficulty is probably fine. What is all this stuff again? These are like, oh my god, this might, if I remember right now, it might be a rogue-ish game, as I like to say, a rogue lite game rather than a roguelike. I'm not positive. So we'll see. This could just be different characters there, which would presumably play differently. I don't know if there's meta progression or not there. It might just be different things that I can start out with. That's probably online stuff, I'm gonna assume. Start game. Okay, I'm just gonna jump straight in. Probably die quickly and just use a run as a way to reacquaint myself with how this works. The game is quite quiet for me. I might bump it up one. I mean, in my experience, Borderlands is, you know, really loud when recorded. I don't really know why, but yeah, it is. And other games aren't. So yeah, I'm gonna bump it up one. But you let me know if it's drowning me out. That feels like a bad idea. Yeah, we're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll. I don't think you need to hear anything from the game anyway. Okay. Open starter pack. Okay. Okay. Do I get to take both of these? Probably. Oh, chain. Wait. So that's not range. So I'm gonna get this pistol either way, probably. It's giving me, I forget the name of that game. But it's giving me that one other game vibes right now. Whatever, let's take this thing. I might regret it. Oh, there's fuel. Okay, let's not waste that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I don't love it, you know? Completely forgot the story. I don't know why we're doing this. I know this game does very much reward speediness. At least I think I'm remembering that right. Do I need to kill everything? I'm just going to roll through. We're just going to see what happens. Just see where it goes. I'm just leaving the people that don't get in my way. You know, I knew that shit was a bomb. Do I? Oh, I think I do have double jump. Yeah, I do. Okay. Open door? Okay, yeah. I'll probably get more stuff if I kill them, I would guess. Wasn't expecting jumping puzzles, even if it is a simple one. power cell. What would a power cell be used for? Increase shock damage by 20%, but taking damage has a 5% chance to stun you. Well, I don't think I'm doing shock damage, so... Do I hold... I mean, I've got 2 guns. Is that all I can carry? Let's see. Probably. Maybe a third. I would guess. I guess let's take the, Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm only carrying 1. That one is green. And it was working pretty well. Even though I'm tempted to try something different, yeah, let's just... Oh, okay. Figure the timer was probably still going. Probably going through all the stages. I don't know how much it matters if I go fast. We're gonna learn that together, I guess. This... My year-old memory of the tutorial leads me to think that this is something important. Can I really not change guns? That's probably... I guess the pistol's there if I run out of ammo. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, I dropped it. That's weird, dude. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. That is the weirdest button to be assigned to changing guns that I've ever seen in a video game. What the hell is this? I came into it rushing. I've kind of given way to that now to simply doing everything, I guess. I thought this was the way that I came in here, but I guess it wasn't. Can I... There's something I can do with... Oh, okay. So I just jump onto it to do that, I guess. Can I get that high? Probably not. No, not even close. In fact, this is a fairly weak jump, I gotta say. It feels, you know, like a normal jump. Normal-ass human jump. Ish. Anyway, I guess it's actually, it's fairly high. It's fairly high for a normal human. But, anyway. There's clearly other things back there, but... Whatever. Part of, you know, learning a roguelike of any kind, I think, is just doing it. Just jumping in. Okay. Did that cost me anything? I see now on the top right next to the minimap that I apparently do have 1 fuel cell. Wonder what that's for. Flare gun. Sounds bad, honestly. That's not made for fighting people. I mean, a green dual chainsaw. How can I say goodbye to this? Store 30% health. Okay, let's look at all the numbers. Wait, new perk. Yeah, okay, let's... What do we have here? Reduce Bastion cooldown. What is Bastion? 10% gathering a healing coil regenerates 2% battery. So I guess the thing that I was doing is some sort of shield? That's at least the vibe that I'm getting. I probably should just play the tutorial again. But this is more fun, right? In theory. Line breaker. Hitting an enemy with bash or head bonk increases all damage by 50% for 6 seconds. Bonk or head bash. Even though I don't know what bashing is, I'm going to take this. Okay. So that's... Yeah. That's a melee. This is some sort of... It's clearly a shield. It's clearly a shield. See, I'm level 2 at the bottom. Okay. I guess I'll take this not full heal. Okay. You reminded me of an old magazine I found a while ago. The title was like, kick some metal ass or something. Okay. The quarry, I think that's leaving? Like leaving the run? Maybe I'm wrong there. Okay, let's see what this guy says. Oh, he says nothing. Okay. I just assumed. She had a question mark. He also had one. I figured he was gonna tell me something. I do not know where to go. Quarry sounds like I'd be doing some sort of digging. Ruin sounds, well, you know, really not good is what it sounds like. I guess I'm gonna go to the quarry. Except I do feel like that might be, I'm gonna go ruins. Let's see what happens. Wait, what? You don't have the key to the ruins. Okay. Can I open this door as well? No, I can't. Okay. Well, this is fine. Whatever, right? Oh, I should probably shoot those. It didn't say anything in there about speed. But that might just be at the end of the run. There is definitely a timer under my minimap. It's counting up though. So it could just be like a, you know, do certain things quickly enough and you get certain opportunities kind of thing. Or it could just be a way to differentiate yourself from others. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Like, too much. Yeah, I should probably get something other than the chainsaw. Oh my god. Oh, those things are dropping, I guess, health? Maybe experience though, but it seemed like I didn't get it all because I didn't run forward and grab it. Okay, well that leads me to want to do the chainsaw more, except for the fact that I have 2 health. Oh god. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We good, we good, we good. Calm down, we alright. We just gotta play this smart. Okay. Well, whatever, man. Total wrenches 3. Okay, so that, I was gonna say it's probably some sort of meta progression, but it might just be used to unlock different robots to play as. Total ruins time 5 minutes. Okay, I guess show me the stats. Mostly because I'm curious what is tracking exactly. This is just showing me what I had over here. Okay. Damage dealt, highest damage dealt, damage taken, enemies taken down. Okay. Power cells. So I got 2 power cells. Where was I picking up the power cells and the wrenches for that matter? Whatever. Let's I guess go back to the base camp for a minute. That's starting the game. Unlocked by taking down 750 enemies. Okay. Finding the lost javelin. Taking down a boss in chapter 2. Upgrading your base camp to level 4. Okay, this is sounding meta progression-y. Okay, the workshop's got a wrench next to it, but I'm first gonna see if there's a different place over here somewhere. It would perhaps be a way to upgrade this here base camp. That could also mean distance that I travel, dude. Like through the game. Oh, what's up, Course Creations? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Always great to have you here. I promise I'm going to play games that aren't first-person shooters sometime real soon. I've also promised a Spelunky stream soonish to others, so that, well, I mean, you know, that kind of counts as... It's not a first-person shooter. Anyway. Let's see what I can do with these wrenches. Probably nothing, just having 3. Or a total of 8, okay. You start the round with a choice between 4 weapons. Okay, so there is meta progression. Well, there's nothing wrong with meta progression. I do like meta progression. I do. It is a slightly different vibe, but still really good. I'm replaying Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, nice. How's that going for you? Hopefully having a good time with it. It's hard to go wrong with, you know... Yeah, I was about to say Zelda games. That is the newest Zelda game, right? Or am I confusing myself? Either way, it is hard to go wrong with the Zelda game. But if I am confusing that with some other game, please forgive me. I have not played the newest Zelda game myself, which is part of me not being positive that I'm right about that being its name. But I'm sure that I will eventually. Echoes is the newest one, okay. Tears of the Kingdom. What is Tears of the Kingdom? Is it just its own game? Where you play as Zelda, right. Okay. So yeah, it's not really a Zelda game, I guess, in a certain sense. But still a really cool concept. Honestly, I'm more excited to play it eventually than, you know, the other one. The mainline game, I guess I'll say. Anyway, I guess I should actually pick these. Okay, so I can choose between a choice of 4 guns at the beginning. Max sometimes deploys a bizarre Bob, a friendly bot that can craft items using power cells. Okay. I mean, just sometimes, and it costs more. Probably want to pick from 4 guns. Max sometimes deploys Smithing Joe, a friendly bot that can forge weapons using power cells. Okay, so these are... Max is probably the girl that I met in the, like, between stages area. I'm guessing. So these are probably different power-ups for that. Max sometimes deploys Chef Paul, a friendly bot that can upgrade your weapons using power cells. So it all uses power cells. So the power cells probably don't persist, but the wrenches do, I would assume. I'm going to start with 4 guns there. It just feels... I don't know. I don't want to say better. More helpful. More potential to, you know, have some immediate benefit. I'm going straight into another round. It's too bad I don't remember why we were going into these canyons. This time smash them real good. Oh, okay. Sure. Did she say that every time? Probably. I don't remember what she said the first time. I mean, the loot goblin in me It's just like, always pick a green gun, right? What are these though? Power Fist, Quasar, SMG. I mean, eh. Igniter gun. Okay. Well, I was fighting robots so far, so that could sound better. Dragon Mortar. I mean, this one clearly looks the most powerful, right? It's huge. It's probably hard to hit enemies, though. I'm actually... God. I don't know. Process of learning the guns. I'm going to take the Igniter gun. It's probably bad. But it feels like it's got, you know, potential. This is fine, I guess. It does seem to be burning them. I just want to compare it to damage. Never going to get used to how you swap guns in this. Okay, so... it's not doing great damage. Oh, it's heating up, though. Oh, so unlimited ammo. I do like that. And I'm realizing now the opportunities I'm passing up. I do feel like I could probably shoot these guys with this. And then just leave. Yeah, okay. Don't really need to reload it. Okay, so I need to get them till they're gonna burn to death. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, this was a good choice. I don't know if it's the best until I try the other ones too, obviously, but... definitely the style of weapon that I like in, you know, games like this. Oh, weird. Okay. Oh, I thought I hit that one again, and it threw me a different direction, but there is in fact a different jump pad. Okay. Seems like a melee weapon, so you could just take power cells here. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Volcano rifle. This one's heating up too. I guess I'm gonna stick with this one. In the spirit of trying these things. How do I find myself getting into the dead end that's got some kind of item multiple times without realizing that I'm passing a different path? Good design, maybe? I guess you could say that. Okay, I mean, it's... I guess it's better damage. I mean, it is. It is. There's no question that it's better damage. I don't know if I like it more or not, though. Yeah, I probably do. Okay, it's heating up slightly faster. Just slightly, though. Sling gun. Okay, I'm gonna just shoot this. Okay. Okay, definitely want this one. Wonder if I'm gonna get to where I have more jumps. Or maybe jump higher or something. Because it seems like there's definitely spots up there that I guess I'm not certain I'm intended to be able to get to, but it does seem like I could. Potentially. Anyway, so I probably want to take this hill every time. I guess there's no reason not to. Probably could use this perk before I got in here too, but didn't notice. So maybe not. Robo food, gathering a healing cell generates 1 point for 2 seconds, max 16. So, some slow healing? Gathering a healing cell. I mean, that sounds like it's been healing me anyway. It probably has been. That's probably the green things they drop. That's what I would assume. Each point increases all damage by 1% and armor by 0.5%. Okay. This one increases elemental damage by 5% every 4 seconds. Rolls a random element. Your weapon deals damage of that element. Huh. So I wonder... My gun is currently doing what I presume to be fire damage. It looks like you can do fire, ice, or electric? Shock, perhaps? I wonder if that replaces the fire, or if it'll do it in addition to. I mean, it's making the gun stronger anyway. Oh, it says down at the bottom. Burn, shock, or cryo. Okay. I kind of feel like the healing is gonna do us better. It's also upping the armor, which I don't know how much that is going to affect anything, but I'm gonna go this way and we're gonna find out. I keep trying to open things with X because of Borderlands, but it's not X, it's Y. Windmill rifle or a fucking kunai? Really? I mean, that's fine and all, but I'm currently holding a fucking fire spewing rifle, you know? Can I shoot in here? I can. I'm gonna pick this one up to see how it shoots. I almost shot that robot, but... Okay, so it's just, yeah, I mean, that's pretty basic, but probably a good gun, typically. I kind of hate that I can only carry one, to be real with you. I wish that there was a second gun slot. Maybe there will be later. Still don't have the key. Okay, I kind of expected that. This is probably leaving the run. But I'm going to go here to find out. Don't have enough, or don't have the key. Okay. So there's just 2 other routes to take that are locked, which now I can see the icons on the minimap making that clear to me. So there was less choice there than I thought to begin with. And that's fine. There won't be later, I guess. It's, you know, all that good stuff. I probably don't have to kill every enemy, but not killing them feels too dangerous, I guess. I do need to get faster at moving through here, though. I don't know. I just feel like I need to get faster at moving through here. The game makes me feel that way. Hey, Blue Mates, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I know you're probably lurking. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, there's the gun overheating. Okay, it didn't. Yeah, it's basically a reload. Okay. Very Children of the Vault weapons from Borderlands 3 style. Scout Sniper. Well, you know we're going to give it a shot, right? I think this is the first gun I could scope in on, which I guess makes sense. That actually reloads really fast. And apparently has infinite ammo. Does everything have infinite ammo? Maybe. It just has a certain amount that it holds at once, if you will. Okay, do I... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, do I actually need to climb here? But no, there's a path over there. Again, making me want to climb there. You know what? I'm not going to go slow, but I am going to play, you know, just a normal pace. Until the game gives me an actual reason to go fast. kind of assume it will at some point, but you know, just get more comfortable, get the bearings with the game until it does introduce such an element. Okay, I completed the canyons. 4-star experience. The time was a 2-star. Okay. B rank overall, +1 power cell. So I'm guessing that the experience and the time are the only aspects affecting the rank. So I just need to get as many kills as I can and get through the stages as quickly as possible. I guess. Right? I mean, that's how it seems to me. Save and quit. That's... probably means the run continues. I would assume. Right? I mean, I'm definitely continuing. This is very different than I was expecting. This time without hands. Okay. But no, actually not okay. Well, I'm a robot. I guess just bolt on the guns, you know? Who needs hands? Dual Uzis is probably a great weapon. But this bow and arrow sure is green. It also has very high damage. We're definitely going to try this. Okay, so I can't really spam it. I mean, I can, but more so than I would have guessed anyway. Oh my god, they're bouncing. It feels very Gauntlet. I kind of still want that gun, though, is the thing. I would prefer to have the volcano rifle. I didn't take the elemental thing, though. The elemental level up thing. This is doing a lot more damage. Let's entertain as many different weapons as I can. Right? This is still... we're learning here. I'm not actually trying to win right now. If it had been, it'd be great. But knowing that it is, you know, a roguelike of sorts, perhaps rogue-ish game. Oh, that one's dead already. Whoops. Yeah, let's just experiment with our options. I mean, this bow seems pretty great so far. Oh, I can level up here. And perhaps anywhere, I guess. Special mix. Increase auto critical chance by 1% for each point. Each point of what? So it highlights the Robo Food, which was the other upgrade I got. Does it mean each point in a skill? Or does it specifically mean from the healing cell? Who knows? Reduce bash and cooldown. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna take the auto crit chance. Oh, I see the points down at the bottom now. I didn't notice those before. They aren't healing me. I do notice that. This thing is probably Passion, I would guess. I mean, I don't seem to have any other abilities, unless the punch is called Bastion, but I guess it could be. Bastion's probably the robot I'm playing. But would that make sense with that thing? I don't even remember what it said now. Oh god. Oh god. Let's do a little corner peeking here. Take them out one at a time. You see, fighting this enemy, I definitely wish I had that other gun. Torpedo rifle. I mean, I gotta try it. This one doesn't say infinite ammo next to it. I'm gonna run this out of ammo and see what happens. Okay, just making sure my bow and arrow is staying there. I probably do want it over this. Oh, okay, it is infinite ammo. It just isn't saying it. Well, that's fine. That's good. Probably the same with all guns. Let's back this way. Actually, no. No. Let's go the way that was more obvious first, because it's probably the way that leads to the item. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. I mean, I do think this game is cool. I think as I learn more details... I mean, you know, I'm gonna try it. Okay, it's a heating mechanic. Heating fairly quickly. Oh, you can force cooldown. Okay, that's good. So it really is just a better reload if I can force cooldown. This is probably better than the bow. Let me look at the numbers again though. I mean, I am shooting it quicker. Yeah, let's stick with this. It's fun to change it up, right? The bow shot very quickly and even reloaded quickly for a bow in a video game. But, this is going to be the exit. Is it going to block off other places? Yes, it is. Looking at the map, it looks like it certainly is. What was I saying? Oh, the bow. You know, it does still feel like, you know, as the bow goes, it is slightly more punishing than a gun like this if you miss a shot. This is a gun, if I miss a shot, whatever, you know? The next shot's happening right then. A bull shotgun. Pretty standard shotgun, yeah. Reload's quick. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep going to whatever gun they give me. Just specifically for this run. You know, I don't have any actual opinions formed for these weapons yet, so let's... Those things are fucking nasty. Oh yeah, I should use that more. I definitely want this gun to fight against that thing with. And I actually don't want the high ground, seeing that there is another option. Try not to die. Okay. Okay. Shield doing some good work. Ah! Attempted dodge failed. Still alive though. We're somehow still alive. Is he spawning those? Or are they just coming from behind him? I'm watching the mini-map right now with the red dots to see. I think they might have just been coming from behind him. I mean, I can't take a single another hit, so... Probably, anyway. I guess something, in theory, could do one hit to me. This gun is not hurting him a lot. That is... definitely apparent. to me. Maybe that other thing over there is spawning those. Okay. Looks clear. Ish. Clear enough. Let's get some of these things that barely heal me at all, I'm noticing now. And I'm actually paying attention to the amount it healed me. I probably should have won that door. Shouldn't I have? Why is that area purple? I gotta say, I did not expect so many options in the pathing this early. Or potentially at all. Okay. Oh my god, is this piercing? I might have just missed the first dude there for a second. Well, of course. Of course. That's how it goes. I got 6 wrenches from that, okay. Sure. To the camp. What are you doing here? I mean, now that you can't be here, you just weren't there before, it's all. Okay, so I don't know what any of these things do, really. Right? Like, their description is vague enough that I mean, you know, I have an idea, but I can't truly grasp. What were they again? This one gives a bazaar. A friendly bot that can craft items using... Okay, craft items. What items would I even want to craft? I mean, other guns, maybe? Or maybe other types of gear. Max sometimes deploys Smithing Joe, friendly bot that can forge weapons using power cells. So that one definitely gives more weapons. That one gives probably something different. Or this one lets me upgrade weapons. Kinda leaning that way. Kinda leaning in the upgrade direction. And yet another part of me is so curious what this is actually going to do that I'm going to take that. I'm guessing once I get a certain number of these, this row will unlock. For a second I thought it was going to tell me. But then I realized it's just telling me what these things do. And there's no point in reading them before I can even buy them, so... Wait a minute. Oh! These are showing me the things that I could find. For a second I thought that I was keeping them. But no, that's not the case. Okay, judging by the art, and you know, I'm going to go ahead and say, let me, you know, tip my hat to the UI developer that worked on this game. Good job. Your art is literally helping me understand the game. So, that's badass. Bastion is totally the shield, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh, it definitely is. Looking over on the left. So, Bash, I'm assuming, is just my punch. I'm assuming. It's weird that it doesn't tell me what button. But whatever. Increase weapon impact by 10%. Magazine by 25%. And energy by 15%. That's called Veteran? Is this just probably just a passive buff, right? But it being called Veteran makes me wonder if it's because I've played him. Probably not. That's... Now that I've said that out loud, that seems kind of dumb. So... Anyway. Take down 750 enemy. Okay, we just need to kill a bunch of things. I definitely want to see how different a different character is. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can grab that dude tonight. I'm actually going to just blast through this one. If we die, we die. It doesn't matter. Right? So let's just see what happens. Scout, sniper, thumper. What does this tell me what type of gun it is? Not really. I'm gonna take this scout rifle. Fire rate is awful, at least compared to the other guns that I've had, but still usable. Still usable enough. God. So curious about that. I do wonder if I'm forgetting some aspect that would allow me to dig. Really cannot wait to find probably any other gun. My God, the missing. Okay. The windmill rifle is definitely going to get taken over the one I'm currently using. Yeah. Okay. Oh God. Forgot about that thing right next to the door. So maybe the purple is the optional paths. I'm realizing the first couple of times that I opened the boxes and got different gear in the little cave rooms, I wasn't paying attention to the minimap. At least not enough, so very much could be the case. Damn it. The fucking health went away. Meteo bubble. Okay, that's the elemental one again, right? No, this is a different elemental one. Increase elemental damage by 10%, activating Bastion rolls a random element. Okay. Okay. Or we have Bite the Bullet, taking damage increases all damage by 30% and armor by 16% for 6 seconds. That's gonna play better into my particular style. I wouldn't have noticed there was a gun here if it wasn't for the minimap. Good stuff. Rhino LMG. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Junk beam? Or dual rascals? Junk beam sounds, I don't know, more sci-fi. Do I want that or the LMG? How quickly does this thing reload? Very quickly. For an LMG. Straight up. Junk beam sounds so cool though. It is lower damage. It's probably more constant damage. Does it tell me the oh, it's heating, okay. Did the Rhino thing, does it tell me the ammo? Not really. Not without picking it up. Oh, minus 25% movement speed while shooting. Who cares, man? Who even cares? But the junk beam though. Why can't I take 2 guns? Just let me have 2 guns. Let me throw down the stupid handgun. Oh my God. Sorry, game, for doubting you. I wonder if time is passing for the challenges while I'm in there. So I'm clearly taking my time in there, ish, at least. I do kind of hope it isn't, though. Jump beam's pretty baller, man. Pretty baller gun right here. I do need to try out the LMG, though. Let's be real. This feels better. Not in the sense that it's a better weapon, but like just the feel of using the gun feels more fun. But that said, I do think the junk beam is probably better. Look at how fast they're dying. I don't know what these cards are used for yet. Is there damage fall off on this? Yes. Or maybe I was just not getting crits. I don't know, it seemed like there was damage fall off. I'm not gonna worry about it though. Full shotgun, no, we don't want that. There's definitely damage fall off. Not that it really matters. Just encourages me to not stay too far back from most of the enemies. I gotta use the fucking shield more. I don't think there's any negative side other than, you know, it having to cool down. Increase bites the bullet armor bonus by 25%. That's when I take damage. Yeah. Gluttony increases healing cells and repair robot efficiency by 15%. I'm not good at picking those up. Like, I'm trying, but yeah, I'm gonna go with... Well, hang on. If it's increasing the armor bonus by 25%, that means it's giving me 25% more of 16%, I think. So, it's doing like around 20% total armor after taking damage. Maybe it is better to take this. I don't know what repair robot is. Probably the thing in this room though, I'm guessing. We'll see if he's actually named that. I'm going to take that because the healing cells don't seem to heal very much. B, I mean, it was faster. Yeah, 3 stars is something. It's something. I guess I'm missing some enemies. Probably why I don't have 5-star experience. I don't know. Just a guess. Okay, is this thing named Repair Robot? It's not showing me any name, but it's a robot that just repairs me. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that that's the Repair Robot. It healed for 34%. I think it was doing 30. So yeah, that would check out. He's healing for more. What do we have here? Oh, this is the thing. I have 4 power cells, so I can't afford either of these, but what are they? Deals 23 damage to enemies damaging you. I mean, I like that. Every 4 seconds, your next weapon shot while crouched has a 100% auto crit chance. That seems kind of great-ish. I guess that those are different types of gear. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. See what else is in the box. Like, my first thought with these is that it's more of the perks, but I don't think it is. Yeah, it's just different types of gear. It must be. And there's another one out of this box, so I guess they were always possible to get those. I wonder if I'm limited to just one. Let's see. Mine launcher? Nah. Increases weapons damage by 15% against enemies further than 14 meters. Okay. Okay, it's over on the right under the minimap. It's small enough to lead me to believe I'm probably not limited in the number I have. Alright, let's go. I am curious if this has damage drop off. Looks like maybe a little. Less so than the other one though. Sling gun, nah. I don't know if I'm disappointed or relieved to be seeing some of the same weapons. Stunned? Oh, Jesus. That was scary. I do find myself really, really wishing I had a fire gun. Or maybe just any element weapon. They're probably all similar. I don't know. The more I use this one, the more I feel like maybe this one is better. The LMG. Maybe I'm just better at getting crits with it. Sheriff's Carbine? I guess let's think about using a weapon after I kill the enemies. Okay. Okay, I mean, you know. Fuck. Shots that miss me and then explode behind me and hurt me are kind of devastating. Oh god. I don't think I want this over this laser. How is shooting your eyeball not critting you? Oh shit. What is happening? Hacked! Oh Jesus. How did they hack me? I mean, you know, other than the obvious way that I am a robot, and that's the thing you can do to robots, potentially. You know, like... I'm gonna forget that there was a different path to go back there. So much so that I'm gonna go back to it now. Oh no. Shadow Wizrrd, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't worry, I won't forget. I'm kind of dead now anyway, but I won't forget. Oh, it tells me what killed me. How nice. They give me 5 wrenches. I don't know what's giving me the wrenches. Maybe just the rank? Distance you get and rank, potentially? Oh shit, I went to restart instead to the base camp. Well, whatever. Here we are, I guess. I don't know if I had enough wrenches to do anything anyway. Volcano Cannon is not what I had before. Raptor SMG. I mean, I'm gonna take the green gun. Come on, man. If you don't want me to take the green gun, don't give me a green gun. This weapon is fucking badass. I'm gonna berserk style their asses. We're gonna rush them, we're gonna use the shield more. That's how this is gonna go. This run. It's clearly what the game wants me to do anyway. What the fuck? Okay, okay. Sling gun. Can't see ever wanting the sling gun. Arctic rifle. Tempting. Kind of want the power cell. But I don't know what the Arctic rifle does. Let's try it. Especially since I can carry 2 guns. I didn't forget that. Not even for a second. Don't you worry. Oh, right. I guess I didn't have to do that time. Okay, can't climb up things. I sort of expected, but you know. Realized I hadn't tried that. This gun is also good. Freezing them is seeming to be increasing the damage I'm dealing. This is probably a better gun though. Dart spitter, I mean... not bad. But who can resist the flare of another elemental weapon? Okay, yeah, that's totally the repair bot. Yeah. Gotta be. I mean, it's the only thing that made sense anyway, but... Wait a minute, do I have to... Oh, wait, no, I'm misreading the map. The door with the X on it's right there. Bull shotgun. Shooting has a 10% chance to refund 1 ammo or 5 energy. Okay, yeah, so just more ammo, yeah. Bite the bullet. Good, for sure. Increasing the armor after I take damage, and the damage dealt. Yeah, that is good. Score is based on XP and also how fast you do it. Okay. Alright, thank you. Have you played this before? Shadow Wizrrd? This guy's a D1 Fox gun hater. D1... Oh. Oh. I mean, look. I wouldn't say I hated any of the weapons I've found so far. You play the crap out of this game? Hell yeah. I like to hear that, because that means that this game stays fun. Which, you know, jumping into any roguelike or rogue-ish game, it's always fun in a certain way to me, no matter what, right? But how long it keeps that, you know, that's the key. That's the key. Starting pistol is peak, especially when you do the things. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, look, I'm still going to explore the different weapons, but I will keep in mind that the starting pistol does have potential. I maybe wouldn't have ever found that out on my own, to be honest, so... Good to know. Tactical slap. Every 5 seconds, your next bash fires a piercing arc over 15 meters, dealing 150% increased damage and regenerating 25% battery. Okay. I mean, I'm not bashing a lot. I'm taking bite the bullet. I get, you know, I could start bashing a lot, but I'd rather shoot them. When I've got a gun like this, anyway. Why am I not using the shield more? The irony of taking damage while I was saying that is not lost on me, by the way. Okay. They seem to be all dead. In that spot, anyway. Hell yeah. Nice. I mean, yeah, let's try these. Oh god, that seems amazing. You want to keep this there. Just in case they're not as amazing as they feel like they will be. Look, guns, it's not, in guns in games like this, it's not just about how good they are, you know what I mean? That matters. That definitely matters. But just the overall feel to them is also important. For me, anyway. The whole point of bashing enemies is to recover scratch damage. Oh, really? Huh. Okay. Okay. Also, pro gamer tip, if there's ever a robot on a track that spawns when you get close, that's enemy number 1 on the on the state. Or wait, number 1 of the enemy number 1 of the state. Why do I struggle to read sometimes? I don't know, you know? Burn that motherfucker. Absolutely. That is, yeah, that's a good tip. That's definitely a good tip that I absolutely intend to implement. It's worth buttloads of experience and it's on a timer. Oh, okay. I thought you were just saying like kill it before I slide into it. But yeah, that makes it even more worth targeting. Also, every gun has a special attribute that can only be equipped to that thing. There is also a curse event. Wait. Curse universal ones. Oh, okay. 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 I like it. Oh my god, I got an A that time. Nice. Speeding up, clearly. Clearly speeding up a little bit. It gave me 2 power cores. I don't remember any other time, so whatever. My guess is it wasn't giving me 2 before. Oh, of course the universe. Yeah, right. Sorry, again with the reading. I promise I know how to read, you know? Even though sometimes it might not seem like it around here. Oh my god. Has this been here every time? I'm gonna open this stuff first. And get healed. Just in case, you know. I have 4 power cells again. Okay. I'm not gonna bother reading them since I can't buy them anyway. Increase pickup gathering range by 35%. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. I actually am going to read these. It's good to know what's in the game, you know? Increases fire rate by 10% and reload speed by 10%. That's great. Increase all damage by 10% against bosses. Sure. Sure. Access denial. Yep. I don't know why I didn't anticipate this. At least I know it's there now. What if this whole time I've been creative writing soup fanfiction in your chat you couldn't read? Dang, that symbol was mighty suspicious and not at all related to making the starting pistol really good at all. Which symbol would that be? Clearly not the door. Maybe the one I picked up? Anyway, let's proceed onward. Never the door. Well, yeah, I mean, you know. But what if? What if the door, though? Have you considered the door? I'm kidding, by the way. I need to actually consider if that's better or not. God, this is so good. The other guns feel more badass. Oh god. At least I can still use my shield when I get hacked. Oh, I've got to upgrade to pick. Will they keep coming at me while I'm picking? I feel like no. Retaliation deals 38 damage and applies high impact to enemies dealing damage to you. Okay. Special trick, increase bash damage by 15%. Okay, well I know that I should be implementing bashes more when they are, you know, reasonable to do. At least. Kind of leaning this way though. Well, hold on. Dealing 38 damage plus high impact. I mean, yeah, it seems good. Oh, I bet that orb thing is how they were hacking me, isn't it? Oh, was high impact why that thing slumped over? Because I like that. Okay, okay. I was mostly curious if one bash would do him in. I don't think I shot that guy before I got there. What is this? Nope. I thought I was hearing one of the ones you mentioned with the timer. I assume the tutorial probably taught some of this stuff and it just didn't stay with me since I, for some reason, waited so long to actually play the game past the tutorial. I keep having the urge to throw a grenade, but that is not a thing. At least not right now. And for this character. Yeet. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, we're not fine. Okay, now we're fine, I think. Other than being a little bit not sure which direction I came into this room from. Comet rifle. Not bad. I don't dislike weapons like this. But I do think I'd rather have This one. In my back pocket. Oh god. Why must I be stunned right then? When it arguably matters most. Let me see what we got here. For instance, those dual micro SMGs that you were carrying has a special attribute related to the bonus movement speed when it gets the higher rarities. Oh, nice. You have the urge to throw a grenade, you say. Somewhere in the distance, a stick grenade glows with a malicious intent. Oh, stick. Why was my brain like a stick, like from a tree? Either way, yeah, you're right. You're right. They do glow with malicious intent. I'm curious. Is it worth me like going down every path, or should I just go in a door when I find it? What would you consider a better use of my time as someone who has played this game a lot, Shadow Wizrrd? Well, or anyone. I mean, it doesn't have to be Shadow Wizrrd, but you know, I do want to know Shadow Wizrrd's opinion. So, yeah. I still don't know if I like this one better or not. I mean, I guess it's clear I kind of do like it better. This one still feels, I don't know, more difficult for me to mess with, I guess, is the biggest thing. It does cool down a little bit slower than the other one's reload, though. Just a little bit. But, you know, every little bit counts in a game that's timing me. I'm gonna start putting them dashes in my chats? Wait. You're not talking about, like, the things that AI created text does, are you? Please don't. Or you mean the pauses that I take while reading them sometimes? Look, you know how it is. Maybe. Explore every path, secrets galore, and when you see orange on the map, that's a good spot to be. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Okay, for a second I thought he wasn't going to turn, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I've learned how to deal with these enemies. Power Fist, I mean... I mean, that does seem fun, but I'm going to stick with guns for the moment. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's a friendly. I'm glad he stayed friendly when I shot him. Why was my instinct to run into a room with the enemy not shooting at me and shoot them? Couldn't tell you. Give swim trunks. Pick up javelin. I mean, I am gonna give him the swim trunks first. I don't have them. I'll take the javelin. Oh, okay. I remember reading that now, that the javelin was, you know, a thing I needed for one of the characters. I'm going back up here, yeah, okay. Just to make sure there wasn't like another path over that way. Now I know. Did I already go this purple way? No. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Ah, I'm in danger. I definitely need to get better at not taking damage. Or maybe heal. Find some way of healing. That would also be good. Okay, listen up, Buckaroo. It is completely irresponsible to try and figure out if a chat is written by an AI-based... Wait, by a AI based on M-Dash's AI models were trained off of professional writers. And that is why they have M-Dashes. People who write a lot use them because they are very good for almost any situation. Don't call me AI for enjoying creative writing. No. Look, you're not AI. I didn't mean to imply that. You know? I just wasn't sure if that's the type of dashes you were referring to. Also, look, I'm just going to put it out there, and this is coming from an artist. You know? I at least attempt, in some cases, to make my living through creating art. Okay? I don't hate AI. I don't have any problem with AI as a concept. You know what I mean? Some uses of AI, kind of questionable. But in general, yeah. Just putting that one out there. The biggest tip I can see will benefit you the most is slide and jump the whole lot more. Oh, I forgot that sliding was a thing. I forgot sliding was a thing. You're so right there. That's a big difference. Be airborne as much as possible. Okay, yeah. That does make sense. And I am, I'm trying to meet the game where it is. I'm trying to play a little bit less the way that I would play, say, Borderlands or something similar. And play a little bit more speedy. You're gonna start to think my soup D&D content is AI and it's gonna piss me off? No, dude, no. I never would have even remotely thought that. Please don't worry. I don't think anything you've ever said here is AI. And it'd be kind of weird if it was, like that. I don't know where I'm going with this train of thought, but yeah, I don't know. It's just never occurred to me that anybody that comes in here is speaking to me through AI in any sense. Well, other than the bots that try and sell viewers. Those are obviously a certain type of, not a person, at least. Not exactly AI in the, modern sense, though, I guess. Anyway. Let's go back to that base camp. See how many wrenches I have to spend. Oh, yeah, and check the other character. Each class has its own special abilities and talents, I assumed, yeah. You can assault and select classes in the class area of the locker room. Okay. Is this the locker room? No. Where did I really... oh, wait, it is. It is. Down here. Right. Turns invisible, increasing movement speed by 15% for 4 seconds and refills all focus points and javelin charges. Summons a decoy lasting 5 seconds. Attacking breaks stealth. Okay. Okay, so this... I mean, that sounds like Zero from Borderlands 2. I like that. The javelin throws a piercing javelin dealing 75 damage. Javelin has two charges, and picking up a javelin from the ground restores one back. Javelins are also automatically picked up after 6 seconds. Okay. 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 Very interesting. I do like that they don't just all have a default melee. Like that is a thing that's changing also. I mean, we gotta try the new guy, right? Oh, I should read his passive thing too. Every 1 second, generate 1 focus point. Max 16. Each focus point increases critical damage by 1.5%. Taking damage consumes all points. Okay. I have a grasp of how the character should play, I think. Oh, yeah, I don't need to read those. Okay. Alright, what about these wrenches? I work hard to corner my very specific brand of nerd. Yeah. Yeah. I can appreciate that for sure. Best views and chuckle dot fudge? Sucker forward F/guy. You know, I just said that I didn't think anything was AI that anybody had said. And I don't think that was either, but I do wonder if you were trying to make it seem like it was to be funny. Because it was funny in that way. Oh, you like Javelin? Hell yeah, hell yeah. You know, I gotta play around with them to decide if I like them better or not. But I like the shield in its concept, but I definitely don't put it to the best use. So, but that could just be me getting used to the game. Also, you know, what I mean, it's possible. His spheres are so good. Okay, nice, nice. They one-shot everything. Okay. Okay. That sounds great. I want to be able to get upgrades for my guns. And I guess since I've got enough for this and there's nothing else to buy, I'm just gonna also get this guy. Okay, so I wonder, but don't tell me. It doesn't really matter. I'm happy enough to just let this one be a thing I find out as I go. I'm curious if it takes 4 points to get to each next tier, or if it takes all. We'll find out later. How much these things cost? 12 each? Okay, oh, that one's just 6. Alright, well, I'll read them later when there's actually points to be spent. For now, let's get another game in real quick. I do need to wrap the stream up probably after this one, but let's go for another run at least. Well, I mean, in the early game, they one-shot most everything. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, I assumed that it wouldn't kill like a boss or something like that. Just, you know, the general most enemies kind of thing. If not, they deal 50% of the target's HP. That's nice, yeah. It does sound like a very good thing to have. Just ready to go. See the representation of them there. Okay. 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 Did it come back to me instantly? Oh, because I was near it. Okay, so I don't need to push a button or anything. That's awesome. Is this the time I try the kunai? Probably not. Probably gonna take that igniter gun there. Yeah, gotta follow the heart on these things. Although the kunai would make more sense for this character, probably. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god. Yep. Yep. Trying to get in that slide habit. The javelins are insane. The javelins are actually insane. Purple way. I'm getting it now. It's you're starting to click with the map a little bit. More than it started out anyway. It's okay, we don't have to hit every javelin shot. Wait, I just realized that I can't use my ability? Why not? I was gonna say that I haven't been using it. Increase explosions damage by 25% when hitting a single enemy, but decrease it by 25% when hitting multiple enemies. I mean, am I doing anything that explodes right now? Not really. Look, I believe you that the handgun's got potential. I definitely do, but I'm not yet in a place. I thought that was actually doing something because of the texture on the rocks moving upward. Yeah. Today is not the time that I try pistol run, I don't think. 6 seconds to come back. Or if you walk over it. Yep, nice. Didn't take the fireworks launcher this guy's throwing. That is one that I don't think I've tried. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're right, actually. You've got a sharp eye to spot that shovel spot. And also don't do pistol run until you open that buddy bot door. Okay. Okay. I see. I got you. Is there something I can do to this shovel spot right now? I assume not, right? But I don't know. Alrighty, yeah. Interesting that I can just leave the map on the screen. Gives me some Diablo vibes. I kind of wish that I could, well, I guess I shouldn't say Diablo. Path of Exile, maybe. Diablo, I think, got rid of that feature. I do kind of wish I could make it transparent. But, whatever. Do you have a shovel? I don't. I don't have a shovel, but that does make sense. That I would need a shovel for the, you know, shovel spot. That checks out. If not, it sucks to suck. Yeah, pretty much. That was not the button I meant to use. But whatever. Alright, so... I mean... Clearly this is the way I'm playing this now. I'm just gonna run up to kill enemies with the chainsaw, and along the way throw my javelins. Oh yeah, I saw one of these earlier. That ricochet does look like it's got potential in tight spaces. Sure, I'll keep this as my backup gun. My actual gun, I guess. This guy understands the javelins? Hell yeah. While in stealth and for 8 seconds after exiting it, increase the fire rate and javelin attack speed by 25%, movement speed by 12%, and armor by 8%. That's pretty great. Increase javelin damage by 15%, weapon damage by 25%, and reload speed by 20%, but reduce your weapon slots by 1. Huh. Sounds like I need to fully commit to the chainsaw. But do I need to increase the javelin damage? I mean, not right now at least, right? And the reload speed, I mean, do I really care? I think I've convinced myself to take this one, actually. Even though I'm not fully utilizing the stealth yet. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do feel like you move really fast in this game. But what's wrong with moving even faster? No juggling weapons? Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, well, I mean, the first couple of runs, perhaps before you got here, I didn't realize that I could swap guns with the starting handgun, so yeah, I was just playing that way straight up from the beginning anyway, so it is what it is. I'm gonna take the stealth thing though, I think. Increase summons fire rate by 15%. Very interesting. Alluding to things I don't know about. It's not really helpful now, but neither is the Quasar SMG, so whatever. I guess I'll take that and see what happens. Oh yeah, this little guy's here. I guess. He can give me weapons. Okay. So it costs... Okay, okay, I understand. So he's just going to show me a weapon that I could potentially pay for. But I got to get my energy cell profit up to benefit from him, it seems. Onward. Dang, well, I got you to enjoy javelin spam. I went... Oh, no doubt, man. It's just the way to do it, I think. You know? But with a little bit less missing would be pretty ideal. You know, I kind of want it to be a different button. Oops. I do kind of want it to be a different button. Now that I'm using it quickly as I'm running in. I am taking a noteworthy amount more damage. I guess. I mean, I'm getting it back. Does the, you were saying that bashing gives you back scratch damage. Does that apply for the javelin as well, or is it specific to bash? I don't know why I didn't just read bash. It was right there available to me at all times. But I didn't read it. And now it is not available to me. At the moment, anyway. Hell yeah. I totally see what you mean. Like, sometimes they don't die. But they get so close that they may as well have. And I like that. Whoops. I don't know why I'm getting my buttons mixed up. It's just a couple buttons, dude. Just one or two. You can just use them. No reason to be mixing them up. I haven't tried this yet, so let's see. Oh. I mean, I don't hate that. But it's not what we're doing right now. Actually, hang on, let me read here. If you change your javelin button in the settings, you will miss a whole lot less because you won't be yeah, straight up. Oh my god, these guys came around the corner at me. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Also, you are ignoring the enemy #1 bots. Oh, right. I mean, I wasn't trying to ignore them. I was just kind of noticing them a little bit too late. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's better or worse there, for being real. Still pretty grievous of me. You're taking more damage, but you're healing because all the melee attacks make extra health. Okay, makes extra healing. Yeah. That's what I assumed. So very much, the game doesn't want me to play the way I was playing. I just completely messed all that up. Yeah, okay, alright. It's been a learning experience overall, as I assumed it would be. Yep. Yep. I mean, whose fault is that but my own? Chainsaw bash, basically? Yeah, pretty much. It gave me 3 wrenches. Okay. Okay. Alright. I can see I need to step my game up. For sure. I also am very much convinced that I want to play Javelin more than the other guy. Do they have names? Oh, he's Ranger, not Javelin, I guess. Yeah, Guardian and Ranger. Yeah, Ranger is more my speed. Not that I don't like the other guy. So I'm sure we'll mix it up sometimes. I got 5 wrenches. That means I can afford this thing. Level 1, you start the run with 4 power cells. Okay. I can level up to start with 8. That's pretty big. I'm going to read the other ones in case I would rather save. Weapons in max chests have more affixes. Okay. Okay. Increase maximum health by 40. Okay. Max's chest contains 1 additional weapon. 5? I mean, 4 is fine. 4's fine. I'm such a good coach, and then my protege jumps into 3 landmines and exits the door. Or at the exit door, yeah. Yeah, that is definitely a thing that I just did. I wasn't going to talk about it, you know? I wasn't going to bring up exactly how bad I failed. But I guess we're doing this. You don't necessarily need to javelins at close range because after 6 seconds they come back. Sniper spears. Yeah, for sure. Part of why I was doing that is because I was running up to enemies. I was basically playing faster than I was thinking, if that makes sense. Because I'm trying to get myself to actually do that. So I was like, well, I'm going to still throw it because eventually my play of this game is going to catch up with what I'm trying to do, you know, and then I will be throwing them when I actually should be. I mean, I'm probably going to put this on YouTube. Why not? You know? Why not? Because I feel like the best way to get good, or better, I guess. Let me just start over with that entire thought. A good way to get good at roguelikes, the only way I think other than playing them yourself, is to watch someone else playing them. So, if you're on YouTube and you learn anything along with me, you know, let me know.